I'm Sydney with First Song Botanicals. I am here to bring you video 2 of our cycle relief video series. In this video, we'll be talking about a yoga pose that I use to help ease menstrual cramps. We'll also be coming back to a breath technique that I had introduced in the first video and getting deeper into another herb that's used in our product, Cycle Relief. To begin, find a nice comfortable seat, and we're going to practice a breath called the oceanic breath, which is a very simple, very calming and easeful breath. It's not meant to be really strong feeling or intense, but meant for quite the opposite, to create relaxation and to create ease in the body. And so to come into this, you'll really be looking to have a really big belly. I know it's controversial to what most women think on a daily life, but yeah, you want to have a big belly and really expand your rib cage as you inhale. So we'll begin by taking inhales through the nose. So take a full inhalation through the nose. Fill your belly with air. Fill your rib cage. Can you feel your rib cage expand? Go bigger, all the way up into your chest. Feel your chest, your sternum lifting up towards the sky. And then as you exhale, exhale through the nose. Very slowly, very easefully. It's called the oceanic breath because if you can imagine your body being like the ocean, it's meant to feel like the ocean's calmness, the serenity within you. So if you can imagine that your body is the ocean, and as you inhale, the wave is coming back into the ocean, the air is coming back into the body, and then as you exhale, the wave is crashing against the shore as you exhale your air back into the world around you. So just keeping that stillness, that imagination of the waves within you, moving you, rocking your hips, your body, becoming easeful. The pose that we're going to incorporate that into today is wide-legged forward fold. To come into it, you'll extend your legs out as far as feels comfortable for you. We're not looking to push an edge or find a lot of intensity, but instead find surrender and find release. If this is uncomfortable for you, then bring your legs closer or bend your knees. This can also be done by planting your feet on the ground and just taking a nice bend in the knees. So we're looking to get the hips open. And then another thing is that when I'm on my cycle, I feel really sensitive in my body, so I might not want my hips and my sits bones really pressing too hard on the ground beneath me. So it can be nice to also take a pillow underneath your hips and to elevate your hips up a little bit. So now here you are all set up, and then one final piece can be to bring a pillow in front of you. From this place, begin by bringing your hands down by your hips and finding a nice tall spine. And then here in this place, come back to your ocean breath, that soft breath. Connect with your sits bones, your hips pressing down into the ground beneath you, supporting you. And if this is where you go to today, then that is perfect. But if you would like to take this posture a little bit farther, you can bring your hands to your hips as a point of reference. And then as you inhale, wait to grow really tall. And then as you exhale, slowly begin to hinge forward in between your legs. Now once you come to a comfortable place, you can either bring your hands down to the ground beneath you, or you can take your pillow and bring your hands here, so there's less space to go down to. And then it's here you'll really begin to settle down into the pose and use your breath to find new depth. So for me, a large purpose of folds when I'm cycling is the act of surrender. So as you bow your head, you bow your heart to the earth, you're surrendering. Not only surrendering to the fact that we're women and we feel pain and we move through this, but you're surrendering to the possibility of finding ease. So it's just something to maybe contemplate, something to allow to arise within you as you come into folds. Another version of this pose that you can take is by taking a single leg forward fold while both your legs are extended. So to come into this, you'll begin to twist your torso to the right. And then again, you can take this pillow, set it on top of your thigh for some extra support, and then slowly begin to hinge forward. Continue to press down into the left hip and keep this left leg rooted down into the mat as you take your fold. This is a posture that I come back to every month. If I don't have time for anything else in a yoga practice, then I do this to help relieve my cramps. I would recommend staying in this pose, and the variations of this pose from anywhere to 3 to 7 minutes would be great. And the herb I'd like to talk about today is mother's wort. And this is the second herb that's in the Cycle Relief Tincture. And mother's wort, I mean, the name really describes it in itself. It's for mothers, it's for women. And it's been used all through the ages for mothers at different points of their life. That being said, that this herb is not appropriate for pregnancy because mother's wort helps to push things out of the uterus. So if you are using mother's wort in your cycle, then it helps to really clear the uterine wall so that old blood is coming through and the next cycle can be clearer and a lot cleaner. And so if you're pregnant, you're not wanting to push things out of the uterus. So this will be something to come back to after pregnancy. In another way, mother wort is good for life and the emotions that menstruation can bring in life. So I know me as a mother, I can get overwhelmed really fast with work and cooking and cleaning, just all the things that come with being a mother and a woman. And so mother's wort is a gift from the earth to help ease those things and to help you move about them in a more fluid, graceful, and calm manner. Until next time.